Hosea 1:9. Then said the Most High, call his name, Lo Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God.
That's right, man. So the Most High said that he's gonna do away with us, man. Now we just read on how he was gonna do it. Okay, with Deuteronomy 28 and 22, Deuteronomy 28 and 36. Basically, a term called ethnic cleansing, right? Go ahead.
It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
That's right.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
That's right.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
So remember, in Deuteronomy, what we were going to be called, man. What we were going to be called. Proverbs and bywords, right? So it said in that land, that's when you're going to realize you are in fact the nation of Israel, man. Prophecy. Does it make sense? Let's go to 1 Maccabees 1 and 41. We're going. This is an example of an aspect of ethnic cleansing. Go ahead, brother.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 40. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased. Verse 41. 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
That's right.
And every one should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
So let's stop right there. So Antiochus wrote a decree saying basically everybody's going to be one people, one standard. If you are not with the standard, guess what? You're going to be murdered. Now look what's going on now. This is the standard of tolerance. If you're not a part of this tolerance, you're going to be demonized. You're going to be placed in a category. And eventually, we're going to try to get you in a concentration camp because you are a threat. See, you see that? That's forced assimilation, right? It's an aspect of ethnic cleansing. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
What you're seeing right now with all these wars, rumors of wars, that's also another thing that's leading to what the brother's talking about, that one world order, that one world government. Because they're creating all this order ab chaos. So, but they're going to try to present you with this thing where we can take care. So you have the terrorists against this one world group. Yeah. Everybody's going to be together. All the countries are going to come together and make this one government, this one army, this one, like they say, new world order.
We're all going to come together.
Exactly. Against the terrorists, which is always a fake threat.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Go ahead,
verse 43. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
That's right.
And sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
So you have people out there that were Israelites, which we see now, that say, you know what, I'm cool with that. I'm going to follow the customs of Greece, which now we can say Edomites. Well, they are actually always Edomites, but we can say American. Okay? I'm going to assimilate. Basically, that's what they said. They're going to assimilate. They're okay with that. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 44. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple.
So they forbid the teachings of the Holy Scriptures, man. Isn't that you can even make an argument that that's going on now, man. The whole idea of a higher power is ludicrous to these people. Like, are you really listening to that prehistoric rhetoric? That's so 1,000 years ago.
Sounds like the tipping point.
So they tell you that you need to get with the new thing, man. The new thing is what? Not believing in a higher power, believing that you are in fact God. You're God, and you have control over your reality, man. Which is really pushing individualism and narcissism to a T. But that's all. I say all that because that's the reasoning for them doing that, man. Trying to put you on our people under that wine. Go ahead, Art.
and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days.
That's
and
right.
Pollute the sanctuary and holy people.
Now you see that little by little. Well, Christmas was already ridiculous to these people. So now they're taking off little nuances. Like you go to Starbucks, they say, you know what, we're not putting any more holiday shit on here. So people were complaining all the time. So they took it all off. People are fed up with the idea of a religion, of a higher power. Right? So what was going on here? They were falling after the Greece customs, man. Which you could say, we could argue that's what's going on now. Go ahead.
And pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also lead their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation.
That's right. That's why when you read about Timotheus, you understand, oh, that's why he was uncircumcised. Because his people were Hellenists. They weren't following after the customs of the scriptures, man. Now, let's give a recent example, if you will. Look what's going on now. Are our people following after customs of the scriptures? No, the Gentiles. Right? Right. Why is that? Again, because we were done away with, because we didn't follow after the laws, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, man. Okay? So go ahead.
This is an account in 2 Kings 17. I'll start at 22, and I'm just gonna kind of jump around. It says, for the children of Israel walked in the sins of Jeroboam, which he did. Yeah. They departed not from them.
That's right.
Until the Lord removed Israel out of his sight, as he had said by all his servants the prophets, so was Israel carried away out of their own land to Assyria unto this day.
And that's, go ahead.
No, I was going to just say this. We broke that down Friday in camp. A lot of times when it talks about in Syria in the scriptures, it's just equating that to captivity. Yep. So you can equate America to being Assyria today, because our people, we still found in the hands of our oppressor until this day.
That's right, man. And if you look up Assyria was a very harsh captivity, man. The Assyrians were very warlike, man. They believed if they stopped conquering, the world would end, man. So they were known for being very, very brutal and barbaric. And isn't that not what America is known for? Yep. Right. For its brutality, man. The stuff that America has done is unthinkable. Go ahead.
Verse 24, and the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Cutha, and from Oa, and from Hamath, and from Saphram, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel, and they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the city thereof.
Man, you see that happen in this incarnation, man, with America, man. Now, prior to the 1960s, they wasn't letting everybody come in here. They were only commercializing to Europeans. They would say, hey, you guys come over here because it's free land, cheap labor, hell, free labor that you could buy, so you need to come over here. They were doing population control, man. They had laws about, in Virginia, basically about the quantity of people, black people to white people. So they say, look, if there's 4 people or black people here, there has to be 1 white people. So they petitioned for America, for Europeans to come over here, man. So you had starting the Irish to come over here, Polish, okay, the British. All of them were coming in different ways, man. Now, if you look at what is that movie with my man Leonardo DiCaprio?
King of New York.
Gangs of New York. Yeah. Thank you. Now, what was going on there? And it shows you how arbitrary race is. Here are these ethnic groups getting into it with one another. You know what I'm saying? Because they were coming in different ways and they were being established at different times, man. Right. Okay. Go
two
ahead,
more
Doc.
verses in this. It is 2 Kings 17 and 25. And so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there that they feared not the Lord. Therefore the Lord sent lions among them, which slew some of them. Wherefore they spake to the king of Assyria, saying, the nations which thou hast removed and placed in the cities of Samaria know not the manner of the God of the land. Therefore hath he sent lions among them, and behold, they slay them, because they know not the manner of the God of the land. You know?
Read that one more time, man. I'm trying to catch it. That dude was screaming. I couldn't.
Con. 2 Kings 17 and 25. And so it was at the beginning of their dwelling there that they feared not the Lord. Therefore the Lord sent lions among them, which slew some of them. Wherefore they spake to the king of Assyria, saying, the nations which thou hast removed and placed in the cities of Samaria know not the manner of the God of the land. Therefore he had sent lions among them, and behold, they slay them, because they know not the manner of the God of the land. And if I can say this, that's what's happening to us today. Just going back to the prophecy in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, man. You know, we ain't following the laws of our power, man. We going into the ways of these heathens, man. That's why even when the Lord, he promised the land of Canaan to us, but as soon as Israel got put in that land, we start following after those damn Canaanite deities, man. And the Lord sent them damn Canaanites against us every time, man.
Yep, you can ask this.
So every time, basically, Israel, it's always been a history of Israel. Every time we get away from the laws and commandments of our power, we somehow assimilate to the ways of the other nations. And the brother gave an example, like Timothy's father, the scriptures talk about he was a Greek, you know, because he wasn't keeping the laws of Israelite. Even though he was an Israelite by nation, by seed, you know, he was following after the ways of the heathens.
That's
and
right.
in this captivity, it's the worst ever known to man for our people, because they beat it out of us, man. They beat our language out of us, man. They basically forced us to assimilate to this culture, what we know of as being a damn American. And it has our people totally destroyed, man. You know?
That's right. Yes. That's why Yahushua was so important, man. Because I mean, and that's why you know these scriptures are ever living, man. And it fulfills prophecy. If he didn't come back, and give Israel the truth, man, there will be no us.
That's right.
There will be no us. The word would not have went out. And in fact, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have went out.
Yep.
That's why he's so important, man. Let's get Matthew 1 and 21.
If I could just make one point too, you mentioned like being Gentiles, because hell, even before the Most High put the Spirit on us to wake up to this truth, we were Gentiles, man.
Yep.
Ain't none of us grow up, you know, knowing that it was a sin to eat pork, to commit adultery, to not keep the Sabbath. You know, just basic things in the law that pertain to our heritage that we know we should keep, man. But the Most High, the scriptures talk about in Ezekiel, the prophecy of the dry bones being basically put back into life. So this word, that what makes us alive, because without the word, we're dead. We're in a Gentile state of mind, you know?
That's right. That's true. Go ahead, brother.
Matthew chapter 1, verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins.
That's right. He should save his people from their sins, man. How do he save us from our sins, man? With the word. That's right. St. John 17 and 17. Real quick. That's why this word is so important, man. That's why Yahushua is so important. People want to sit here and say, oh, Yahushua was idle. Nigga, if Yahushua never showed up, you would not be getting this. Do you honestly think the word be pushed out like this? By those who don't believe in Jesus. I'm gonna say Jesus. No, man. Yeah.
John chapter 17, verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
That's right. Thy word is truth. The word is truth, man. That's why it says talk about that in Torah to preach this among the Gentiles, man. That's what we were scattered. Let's get that, dude.
Match the host.
Let's go.
This is Tobit 13 and 3. It says, confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel.
You see that? You see that? Keep on going.
For he has scattered us among them.
That's right. He scattered us among them. Now you see how it came in full circle, man? All back to prophecy, man. This is why we're out here. We're here to wake up the lost tribe of Israel, man. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. We're to wake up the elect. Okay? All right? That's all I got out here.
This a little bit more in Tobit. If
Go
you
ahead.
want to break, one of y'all want to break it down. It said, verse 4, it says, there declare his greatness and extol him before all the living.
That's right.
For he is our Lord and he is the power of our Father forever.
That's right.
And he will scourge us for our iniquities and will have mercy again.
That's right.
And will gather us out of all nations among whom he hath scattered us.
He gonna have mercy again. We're gonna be gathered up, man.
It says again.
Again.
So how the hell the Most High gonna have mercy on something again that didn't have mercy in the first place? That shows that the Gentiles are Israelites that were scattered, man.
That's it. That's it, man. That's it. That's it.
Can somebody read James 1 and 1 real quick?
I'll get it.
I got you. I got you.
Just for the point the brother just made.
Go ahead. You got it.
No, I don't. I got another one, but I don't.
James 1 and 1. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
There you go. The 12 tribes
were scattered abroad.
That was just a point for the
That's clear, yeah.
Beautiful, man.
So that shows, according to the prophecy, it clearly states that's a key way to identify our people as being the true nation of Israel that the Bible speaks of, man. Because whether you want to go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, whether you want to go to James 1, whether you want to go to Matthew 1, we just read Tobit, our people will be scattered, man. That's not so hard to understand if the Most High put the Spirit on you, you know? But now we've been awakened to who we are, and we're trying to seal up the rest of the elect men that's scattered throughout the world, man.
But don't be hating me now.
Matter of fact, can you get 3 and 8 for me? Because our people think also that we ain't somehow in captivity, man. Just because the Bible, you know, they think that the things that were written in the Bible, that just happened at that particular time, but this is a living book. You got things that were spoken of in particular points in time, but it also applies today. That's called prophecy, man. Go ahead.
This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
That's right. So that's pretty much backing up Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man. It said, behold, yet we are this day in captivity, man. Like, we don't got like physical shackles and chains on our neck, but we still in captivity. We still found in the hands of our oppressor. And you can get that in, Exodus the 21st chapter, you know? And it says, well, the Most High said he scattered us. That's a prophecy, man. That actually happened, you know? Because it's beautiful with the internet wave, you know, starting with the spirit that the elders were given from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, to put videos on YouTube. We got brothers waking up, you know, Lord willing, that's part of the elect all over the world, man. There's camps in London, Canada, and down in the damn Caribbean, all over the four corners of the earth, just like it prophesied in the Bible, you know? Matter of fact, somebody get Acts, the first chapter. And whatever precept you just want to get. I'm just going to keep going in that point. I think it's in where Yahushua told him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got Edom online for you, Gentiles.
Kind. Just hold that.
It's Acts chapter 1, verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
That's right. So the disciples was asking the Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, at this time are y'all going to restore the kingdom? At this time are you going to restore the kingdom to Israel? Because they knew the prophecies. They knew the promises that was given to our forefathers, that the kingdom was only going to be promised to the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father had put in his own power.
Right. Pursuant to the, Matthew 24 and 36, only the Father knows, man, not even the Son. Go ahead.
But But ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth.
Into the uttermost parts of the earth. Why? Because the nation